lashes. Hey guys, today wasn't really planning on actually recording a video, but Poshmark did do their announcement on the people they're going to be having speak at Posh Fest this year. The landscapers are here. So they released who will be speaking at Posh Fest. I myself, I'm not going to Posh Fest. I began reselling like 7 months ago, and I think Posh Fest was announced maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. I think that's when it was. So I was still fairly new. I'm still fairly new, you know, it hasn't even been a whole year. And I was kind of like, Posh Fest, you know, $200, why would I do that? Then you gotta book a hotel. So I didn't quite know like why I would go to something like that. I had the opportunity. A girl that does live in Arizona, she actually was like a giveaway winner from Poshmark for 2 Posh Fest tickets, but I really just couldn't see myself like paying that much money, you know. Clearly I wouldn't have to pay the $200 because she won tickets for free, but a plane ticket, hotels, I don't have that money right now. I'm in school, you know, I pay rent, and I'm only 20 years old, so I don't have that. Poshmark does really help me with my financial income, but I can't spend it all on like a 2-day trip, you know? Anyways, I was super pumped for everyone. I saw a lot of people that I followed that were chosen, and I was like, that, you know, that's really cool. Like, these people are just like me, just your average like resellers on Instagram. They get to speak at this huge event for a huge platform, and Poshmark's coming up now, you guys. Like, there's commercials on the TV. Like, when I talk to people about Poshmark now, they actually know the app. A lot of the times when I first started reselling, they're like, what is that? Poshmark is definitely on the rise. The one person that it really was like shook me that they chose this guy, I'm not gonna say his name because everyone watching this video knows who it was, and maybe, you know, I'm gonna try and figure out, because I am still new to making YouTube videos and editing on iMovie. I'm gonna try and figure out how to, at the end of the video, insert the clip and the very moment that really upset me, really upset the entire Poshmark community today. I'm gonna try and insert that clip at the end. If not, I'll leave a link, that video link, in the description below, so look out for one of those two, because I'm just gonna talk about it first, and then you guys can see, you know, you guys can, because first you guys will be like, what, you know, why? No, you guys can listen. This guy just started selling on Poshmark a couple months ago, you guys. He mainly sells on eBay. That is his hugest platform. That is the platform that he makes money on, you know. He also charges people on eBay to have these big like chats with him to learn a bunch of information, I believe. I don't know, but I know he does sell services on eBay that aren't items, you know, like services for him to help people out, give them advice, whatever. I would never purchase one of those. I would never purchase that through Poshmark, because kind of it's gonna be the same thing everyone's telling you. Whatever. The CEO and founder of Poshmark purchased something from him as well, like in the first couple weeks, I believe, that he started. That was like, whoa. Weeks go by, you know, I'm on Instagram again, and I come to see that this guy has been using bots on Poshmark, robots, you know. So he's paying to have robots online, not real people, sharing his stuff, following people, I believe, but like sharing his stuff to pull more sales in, you know. So a lot of the sales he had in the beginning were not true sales. He still got the money, he sold the item, but it wasn't because of the work he put in. I know on eBay, like, he pays someone to take the photos and everything, and they do it, and you know, that's cool when you get to that level, you're able to do that. But on Poshmark, it's really about you putting in that effort, or you having a VA, a virtual assistant, someone who's real, not a bot. That is really stealing from everyone else who's actually putting that time in. Even VAs, that's a real human still putting time in compared to a robot. So when I saw that, I was like, whoa. And I think that was the time that I unfollowed him on everything, because I was like, no, can't use a bot on Poshmark and act like all of these sales were real and try and flex and try and show us like photos of your cart full of sales. Those were bot sales, sir. Anyways, he uploaded a video in July, the one I will try to link at the end or in the description. The people who are trying to he has a right to say something, not in this situation, you guys, not in this situation. First off, Poshmark was really created to let women express themselves. So you as a man cannot come into this app and try to degrade women and try to speak for different races. You can, Anyways, in the video he mentions that he ran a poll for all his African American followers. Did you filter through your followers on Instagram to only African American, or did you just if a white person commented in the poll, and you realize they're white, did you just not stencil them into the statistic? I am quite confused myself, sir. I really am. How is it only your African American followers? And no, I don't know one African American that would be like, you know what? Yeah, I only feel like buying from a rich middle-aged white woman. They see some Nikes, okay? They see Nikes on Poshmark, and it's, I don't know, a Mexican guy. They are never like, no, I'm not buying those Nikes. Let's look for a white woman. They don't have that filtered in Poshmark. They don't have it filtered by white woman, no. No, no. No one's like, let's find a white woman selling these same Nikes. Buys it for a higher price too because it's a white woman. What? No. I just don't even know, you guys. I have nothing. I can't truly figure it out. There's no poll. That's why I can't figure it out. There's no honest poll. Women, clearly to him, are minorities. It's just blowing my mind that this is a guy who will be speaking at Posh Fest for an app that is really on the rise, and they want this guy to speak for our community, and he's barely been in the community. I've barely been in the community, but man, I could support Poshmark so much harder than this guy could, you guys. There's a lot of stuff on Instagram today about it, and people trying to get Poshmark to see that we're not liking this decision, and I really want to know what Poshmark will do about this, because how awkward would that be to announce, yes, you're speaking here, and then to have to be like, yeah, we can't have you speak here, buddy. No one likes you. I don't see them doing that, which is gonna suck if there's people that are there and listening, and then he's up on stage next and a lot of people bounce, or I don't know what could happen. But I feel like they could have really thought about someone else for that one spot. There's a whole lot of people that I saw that didn't get a spot, and yeah, they definitely should have got the spot. Good luck to you guys if you do go to Posh Fest. I hope you enjoy it. I saw someone comment that he is the reason that they sold their ticket. That is crazy. That is wild. Poshmark, you do not want people selling their tickets or just not showing up that day, or well, not that day, but leaving at that moment because this guy's speaking.
The Meet the Posher is still me, yeah. But I changed the profile just a week ago to a woman because the reason why I switched is because my demographic, this is very odd and maybe controversial, but I even did a poll with some of my African American followers and asked who would they rather buy from, and the answers, even from Black women and minority women, were they want to sort of buy from a fashionista white girl. So the basic white girl is the person, is the fashion trend they want to actually buy on Poshmark. That's why they're on Poshmark, is looking for that particular style of fashion, right? It's not to say that's right or wrong. It just is what it is. So I was like, okay. So that's why I decided to pick a picture of a generic white girl as my profile picture. And I put
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you liked this content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be annoyed every time I upload a video, ring that bell, subscribe. If you want to watch my other videos, you know, I wouldn't be mad at you for that. Give those ones a thumb up and have a great day. Peace.